What's up guys, Luke here from Luke's Points and Miles, and today I want to review a card I just got from Citibank, and I'm going to give you 5 reasons why I got the card, which is the Citi Premier card. This is a card I've wanted for a long time now, and it's a card I have applied for and been declined for twice. So it's been a little tricky. In my opinion, it's one of the most ridiculously underrated cards in the game, and today I want to talk about the card, why I got it, and how I plan to use it. But first, if you are new here, I talk about credit cards, points, miles, cashback, and travel. If that interests you, please subscribe to the channel. I upload regularly, I'm consistent, and I stay on topic. If you get any value out of this video, slap that like button for me in the YouTube algorithm. With all that out of the way, let's get started. Getting straight into it. Reason number 1 I got the Citi Premier card. This card is synergistic. Much like the Chase Sapphire Preferred, having this card unlocks the Citi transfer partners, and indirectly it unlocks the potential of the Citi Custom Cash. See, I've taken a hit for calling the Citi Custom Cash one of the most overrated cards in the game, and I do maintain that as a cash back card, it is. $25 a month in cash back makes this a toady card. One that's okay to have, but it's definitely an afterthought, or as Sebi calls it, a sidekick card. However, factor in, when combined with the Citi Premier card, the Citi Custom Cash then earns Citi thank you points that can be transferred out to Citi's partners. This changes from a maximum of some monthly chump change to an easy 2,500 points in your favorite partner account. $25 a month can add up, but it's not all that exciting when you compare it to any other card earnings. If you consider 2,500 thank you points a month is 30,000 thank you points at the end of the year, 30,000 thank you points transferred to Virgin Atlantic can get you a flight from Detroit to Amsterdam in economy. 30,000 thank you points could get you round-trip tickets to Hawaii for you and your special person. Amazing, right? Kind of puts things in perspective. Now guys, the big value does include a lot of research and work, so I don't want to give you the idea that it's all super easy. And it's not anywhere near as easy as the cashback, but the points game can include some lifelong memories. Tough to make a lifelong memory on $25. So reason number 1 is the Citi Premier makes other Citi cards, and specifically the Custom Cash, exponentially more valuable. Now guys, if you want more information on this card or any other card, especially Citi cards, then check out my new organized card link in the description below. Using the link supports the channel, and it's a big reason why I've been able to do mostly unsponsored content for you guys. Reason number 2 I got the Citi Premier is for the Citi transfer partners. I always yell at my screen when I hear a YouTuber say that Citi transfer partners are inferior, or they say they aren't all that good. If you've said that before, you are wrong. I can understand your surface thoughts giving you the impression that thank you points don't have the same caliber of partners because they don't have a great hotel chain to transfer to, and they don't have that super easy domestic airline like Amex and Chase. But here's the thing, guys. I don't normally transfer my points to hotels because they generally don't get the best value. Hotel credit cards do. Now, a lot of people pair at the 2.5 cents per point they get from transferring Chase Ultimate Rewards points to Hyatt, and that's fine, but guess what? There are plenty of examples of getting that same cents per point value with Choice hotels. Ha! Yes, that Choice. Doing a quick scan, I can easily get over 1 cent per point with a Choice point, and guess what, folks? Citi transfers them 1 to 2. Now listen, I'm not comparing Hyatt hotels to Choice hotels, but the math does not lie. There is potential to get Hyatt-like value from transferring thank you points to Choice. And the Cambria hotels are actually really nice. Now, that's not my main argument, it's just a warm-up. You don't really need a domestic airline if you are going to actually learn the game. Citi has Qantas, and you can book American Airlines flights with them much cheaper. Citi has Virgin Atlantic, and you can book a lot of Delta flights much cheaper than you can with Delta. Citi has Avianca. Chase does not. With Avianca, you can book United flights cheaper than with United miles. You know what else you can book with Avianca miles? Business class from Chicago to Switzerland for 63,000 life miles. That's a big league transfer. Citi also has Air France, KLM Flying Blue, which is one of my favorite partners in the game. We talked about Turkish Miles and Smiles earlier. Citi has them. Amex doesn't, and Chase doesn't. Turkish has many great redemptions. Business class to Europe for 45,000 points. Turkish can do that. So guys, Citi partners are big time, and you should not be overlooking them. Reason number 3, the big bonus. This one is obvious. 75,000 Citi thank you points that can be cashed out for $750 or transferred out for insane value. This is a no-brainer. I'll take that bonus anytime you want to give it to me. The minimum spend is $4,000, so we will be earning from 19.75 to 21.75 points per dollar while we're chasing that minimum spend. Reason number 4 I got the Citi Premier is access to the ecosystem. What I mean by that is now I'm earning American Express MR points, Chase UR points, Capital One miles, and Citi thank you points. Should I be focusing on just one ecosystem? No, I can earn in all 4. They have plenty of overlap in the partners, and they each have their own unique partners. But what I like the most is the fact that each one of these programs has their own way of issuing transfer bonuses. If Amex is giving a 25% bonus on Flying Blue miles, and Chase is giving a 30% bonus on transferring to Virgin Atlantic, and Citi has a bonus on transfers to Avianca Life miles, then I'm going to win. Having access to all of them gives me more opportunity to get insane value from these partners. I can't tell you enough how much these bonuses can really change the game. I realize this game is not all about the bottom line when it comes to cents per point, but let's face it, guys. Your trip will at least be a little more enjoyable if you can get a great deal. You work at this game, and it's nice to be rewarded. As a matter of fact, right now, Citi is offering a 15% transfer bonus when you transfer your thank you points to Cathay Pacific Asia Miles. Asia Miles can be used to book American Airlines flights, but don't you want to visit their home base in Hong Kong? Just another opportunity for you to think about. Finally, reason number 5 I got the Citi Premier card is the bonus spending categories. This card earns on the categories most of us are spending on a regular basis. If you aren't familiar, the Premier earns 3 times Citi thank you points on restaurant spend, gas stations, grocery stores, air travel, and hotels. 1 point on everything else. The card is a workhorse if you ask me. So it fits into almost any system. There is a $95 annual fee, and really the only way to negate that is to book a hotel through the thank you travel portal of over $500, and you'll get an instant $100 credit. I value this at 0 because I don't think there is any chance I will be doing that, but I'm more than okay with paying the $95. Now let me address the biggest criticism of the Citi Premier card. You hear it so often, even by folks that never ever travel. Citi axed all their travel protections, so their cards are worthless. Okay. Let's come down to earth for just a moment. Have we listened to anything in this video so far? First off, it is true. There are no travel protections, but sometimes people are mistaken when it comes to the purchase protection. The Premier does have purchase protection up to 90 days for $10,000. But let's go back to the travel protections. I have a question. When is the last time you called a credit card company about the travel protections? Now, I'm not saying they're worthless, but let's not act like it's all the time. But here's where I make my point. Don't buy flights with your Citi Premier. Now, what do I mean? I just spent 10 minutes talking about Citi thank you points and the fact that you can transfer them to great partners to book award flights. So when you pay the $5.60 or whatever it is on the taxes and fees, use a card with travel protections, and it will work just like you paid the whole ticket in cash. I've never used any travel protections, and while I do value them, If I start waking up in the middle of the night scared of a flight getting canceled, I'll just buy some cheap travel insurance. It really is that simple. So guys, obviously I am biased because I've wanted this card for a very long time, and I'm happy to finally be approved for it. But if you want any more information on this card or any other card, check out my card link in the description. Using the link really does help the channel, and if you've stayed around all the way to the end, I thank you and I appreciate every single one of you.